about 7:35 right now. Eagle shooting like 10 minutes ago. We're just waiting on camera light. If you give him another 10. Okay. Right.
Yep. Plugged in, dude. Good shot, man.
It's like picturesque Texas Whitetail right there.
Yes, sir. Great shot, dude.
Sneaking off. The guy's got a feeder set over here that has had a ton of hogs on it, so we're just gonna get up high, sneak down on the backside and see if they're in there. If they are, we're gonna see if we can't pop a couple of them.
Yes, sir.
The middle open. I don't care.
There's a couple high fences around this area. There's one that's about 5 miles up the road from here, and we actually know the guys pretty well. There was a bad fire on it about 8 years ago, and the guy didn't want them all just to burn up inside the high fence because they couldn't get out. So what they do is they start clipping the fence and pushing everything out that they can. Well, most of all the other deer that were in there are high fence, so they don't have the knowledge of a wild deer to survive. So the coyotes clean most of everything up pretty quick. Within a couple weeks, as far as the Sitka, the black buck, and stuff like that. Now the elk are a bigger animal, right? So they can fight the coyotes off. So these elk have been actually free roaming wild out here from the high fence for the last 7-8 years.
Okay.
And it was only about 4 or 5, and we left them for a couple of years, and now we're up to about a herd of 15, 20, 25. So
Okay.
we had a couple different herds out here. So we just seen a couple of them move to this bottom. We've seen 2 cows and a bull. We're about to go try to work this top and drop down in on them and see if we can get one killed.
Sounds like a plan.
Those trees from here.
You're on him?
Yep. Good shot, man. He's hit. He's down. He's good shooting, man.
That's a great bull. I thought you said there were
So,
just spikes around
I said there
here.
were some spikes. I said there's one good bull I haven't got my eyes on, but I just got my eyes on it.
Well, to get your hands on it.
Yes,
Awesome. A heck of a morning in Texas.
Man.
Big whitetail and a pretty decent free range elk in Texas. I mean, come on.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome, buddy.
We're trying out. What'd you think of him?
Was not expecting this, truly at all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So on these high fence ranches, on these elk, so when they're in the high fence, they've been brought in, so they're reintroduced is what we call it.
Yep.
So when they're reintroduced at that point, there's no season on them and there's no tag system or anything on them.
Okay.
So same thing once they get free, same difference. So now that these animals are out here, as long as you have a general hunting license, you're good to go, man. That's all you
awesome.
need. And There's no special tag for it. And you can hunt them all year round. You could be killing them in the summer. You could be killing them early winter like you just did.
And as you guys probably have seen, the habitat here is perfect for them, so they're just gonna continue on. Truly was not expecting this at all. When we got in, Mike last night let us know that there were free-ranging elk here and had been on this ranch for the last 8 or so years and just bouncing between this ranch and a couple other ranches. They'd seen a bunch of spike bulls and then cows, and they asked if we'd be interested in shooting any if we saw them, just because they, I mean, obviously causes damage on fences, for cattle, feed, I mean, just all sorts of stuff. So I'd be like, absolutely would be, just to help out. And Aspin said there was a good bull here that he hadn't been able to put his eyes on. We were up looking for hogs and all of a sudden caught a cow and a calf, tried to do a big move around, and this guy was pushing him out the bottom. Truly was not expecting this to end an already great morning with a huge Texas 8-point, literally about an hour and a half ago, to follow it up with a free range elk in Texas like this. That is truly amazing. Thank you, buddy. That is awesome.